So just like last week, let's do what I would do as opposed to what they would do. But I would slide right here, not because I saw it already, not at all. Notice here how the right side has 2 eligibles and 3 defenders, the safety, the will, and the outside cornerback. So the extra guy is a blitzer or a rat or a spy defender. And if you look at it in the way I showed you how to when I explained the Cleveland offense, you know that the will is blitzing here. You know it's either the will linebacker blitzing here or it's one of the 2 guys on the other side here. And Tua is expecting the blitz to that side. On the left here, I would rather have one of those 2 come in free over having the will linebacker come in free as he does in this scenario, because if one of them comes in free on the left over there, one of my eligibles is going to be unguarded. So I can quick throw him a corner or a seam one-on-one and get a decent amount of yardage. And that's why I'd slide to the right, not left here. It gives me the best chance to have the maximum time. The Miami Dolphins half slide left here, so at least he didn't be as dumb as the Tennessee Titans last week. But I don't get why you slide to the left in this scenario. It's 3 eligibles on 3 defenders here. He maybe thinks this Sam linebacker with the slot are blitzing, but even if that's the case, if at least one of them come, you got the H and the Y, the tight end, completely free, unguarded. The safety, the middle field closed player here, is waiting for either one. So you can take the wide receiver who's unguarded here to throw quick on a corner or a seam. So talking about the Miami Dolphins, they half slide left, meaning it's man protection to the other side, which is how the will linebacker gets in here. And that slide protection is correct. If you kept a running back in, then yeah, sure, that running back would take the will, but there is no running back, and you want to adopt a protection scheme that in this scenario, with being backed up, with being in empty, which also in my books is a no-no here, but you still want to be in empty, okay, fine, I'll tell you how to block it. So they basically slid to this side where I don't see a real potential blitzer, and there may be a blitzer on that side, but if he blitzes, he's at a disadvantage. So as a NFL mind, you know that the percentage of the guy on the right here who I am going to suggest to slide towards, his percentage of blitzing is far beyond the percentage of one of these 2 blitzing here. So he slides here to the left. So you have the left tackle, the left guard, and the center taking their respective, and then man protection to the other side where the will linebacker comes in absolutely free. He can't be blocked unless it's a running back. So in my method here, I would half slide to the right, not left. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, as I said, the percentage of this guy blitzing is far beyond the percentage of this guy blitzing. And I said why, and I would slide towards him. So the left tackle who would take the C gap, so the left tackle would take the end here, and the left guard who's responsible for the B gap would actually take him, would actually take this will linebacker, and then the center on the defensive tackle here, and then you got the guard and the tackle on the left tackle and left end on man protection to the left side here. And that's how I would protect it. Yes, you'd still need to get the ball out, but you still would have way more time. And that will linebacker isn't much of a threat at all because he's on a guard. So now it's all blocked up. And now Tua gives himself even more time. And as you see, ball is snapped here. They sim pressure, and the 2 guys who Tua thinks are coming do not. And it's totally expected if you're smart, but somehow they don't. And you see how Tua messes up here as always, making it hard on himself. And maybe the base protection told him elsewise and he adjusted the protection. So you can't know whose fault it is here. But I personally would put it on Tua. I'm 100% confident he adjusted it.